Hello, today is my February 12th update of the tank, and just feeding them right now, so they're a little bit out more than normal, and give you an idea what the tank looks like from left to right again. And then there's all the fish. I got a decent amount of adolescents, like I said before, about 20 of them or so. I was going to try to get zoom in and see if I can get the good shot of the fry there. And then another bunch of fry over here. So there's quite a few of them, and if they all live, I'll have quite a few fish. But typically, there's a pretty high attrition rate in terms of the number of fry that actually make it to adulthood. I found that once they reach about half an inch or so, or a little bit less than half an inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch, like in this case, in this, there's actually an old batch, a little bit older than this batch right here, that was, there were 7 of them to start off with, and now there's only 2 left, and it happened right around the time frame where they were about 3/8 of an inch long. And so I'm assuming this batch though was much bigger to begin with. It was much more in the 40 to 50 range. So I'm assuming that a lot more will survive just by sheer numbers. And this batch here was fairly large as well, but the first batch once again was fairly small. The second batch is larger, so we'll see how many survive. I'll back up here again. They sure love their food. Most of all, they love the Daphnia, which I've had some good pictures of those before. I raise in the tanks below this one. One's a tub and one's a tank. There's the tub, but it's kind of hard to see them. There's the tub and there's the tank. Now the water is I have to feed them. The water is a little bit. It's not green yet, so they've eaten up all of the spirulina powder. I feed them a mix of active yeast powder and spirulina powder till it turns kind of a pale green, and that lasts about 12 hours or so. Let me see if I can zoom in on some of the bigger ones. There's the biggest one in the tank. He rules the center territory. And it's interesting because he's kind of cautious. He'll be one of the last ones to come out, but when he comes out, he'll stay out. And like I talked about before, I feed him a little bit too much. My nitrates are a little bit high. I try to measure my water parameters at least once a month, if not once a week. And so my nitrates were a little bit high, but that doesn't seem to bother the fish so far. But what it does do though is it keeps them from. If I don't feed them enough, they'll go after the fry. So at least that's what's happened in the past. I think that's why the high attrition rate has happened before. Anyways, that's the update for today. That's pretty much the entire tank there. And I think I have somewhere between 75 and 100 of them or so, including all the little baby fry, which I may or may not include. But if I take them some to the fish store, which I may do in a few months, it'll probably be in the 20 range. I'll take some of the 20 of the adolescents in. Anyways, God bless, all the best. Have a good day. Bye-bye.